Hello and welcome to Akshu's Kitchen. Today we'll see how to prepare Shami Kebab, for which we will need the following ingredients to prepare approximately 20 medium-sized kebabs, 1 kilogram of diced chicken fillets, 200 grams of chana dal, some fresh mint leaves, coriander leaves, 2-inch size piece of ginger, 3 to 4 green chilies, 10 to 12 large garlic cloves and 2 medium-sized onions. And for the masalas, you need 1 tablespoon of whole cumin seeds, 1 teaspoon of whole black pepper, 5 to 6 whole green cardamoms, 8 to 10 whole cloves, and 2 to 3 large pieces of cinnamon which I have crushed into tiny bits, 2 eggs, 1.5 tablespoon of whole coriander seeds, 1 tablespoon of chili flakes, and 1.5 teaspoon of salt. First I washed the chicken and I have taken it in a pressure cooker. Along with the chicken I am going to add the 200 grams of chana dal which I have washed and soaked for about half an hour. And I am going to add about a cup of water to this. I am going to add very minimum amount of water because we need a dry mixture at the end. So if you add more water, it will take long time for it to get dried up. So to this I am going to add the ginger and garlic which I have crushed in a mixer or blender, and along with it add the salt and give these ingredients a good mix. And also to this ingredients I am going to add one of the 2 medium sized onions by roughly cutting it into 5 or 6 pieces, and I am going to mix all together well and close it with the lid and cook for about 5 to 7 minutes or about 2 to 3 whistles. While it is getting done, I have crushed the coriander seeds, cumin seeds, black pepper, whole green cardamom, cloves and cinnamon into a fine powder and kept it ready. Now the chicken is done. I'm going to open it and you can see there is still water in it. We have to switch the stove on again and cook it until it becomes a dry mixture. That's the reason I'm adding very little amount of water. You can see the dal is cooked well now. So I have been cooking it for about 7 minutes now in an open pan without a lid, and now it has thickened well. To this I'm going to add the prepared spice mix. When you add the spice mix, it will get thickened even more, so make sure you add it before it becomes too dry. So altogether 7 minutes with the lid and 7 to 10 minutes without the lid. But if you add the correct amount of water, the second cooking time will reduce even well. Now it's all dried up. I'm going to transfer it into a platter and let it cool down well. So once it's cooled down, I'm going to add the other ingredients into a food processor, the green chilies, the remaining one of the 2 medium sized onion, the coriander leaves and the mint leaves, and I'm going to close it and crush it well. If you don't have a food processor, you can use a mixer or blender, but make sure you grind it only to 1 rotation or 2 rotation because it will grind it into a fine paste. Now it's all crushed together. To this I'm going to add the prepared chicken mixture and again combine it all together well by running it at high speed. When it is halfway, I'm going to open it again and add the 2 eggs one by one, and I'm going to run it again. This egg acts as a binding agent. It keeps all the ingredients well together without breaking when you fry them. So the kebab mixture is ready. You can see this is the right consistency. It's not too moisture, it's not too dry. At the same time, it's in the perfect consistency, well to roll the kebabs easily without breaking them. So if it is too dry, it will break when you fry the kebabs. So make sure you add the egg properly. Now take some of the mixture the size of a big ball and rotate it well and just tap it in your palm in the size of a patty and keep it aside ready. So I'm going to finish all the mixture by preparing the patties or the kebabs. So once this is all done, I'm going to start frying them. Use a flat pan for this. Add about half a cup to 3/4 cup of oil, and when it is hot, I'm going to start adding the prepared kebabs one by one. Make sure the oil is very hot or else the kebabs will start breaking if the oil is not to the required temperature. Just in case if you feel like the patties are breaking or the kebabs are too dry and it breaks, the instant remedy is you can use some beaten egg. Just dip the kebab in the egg and roll it well and then tap it. The egg will do the magic. It will conceal the cracks and you'll get a properly shaped kebab. So fry it until it turns golden brown in color on both sides. So once you get good color on one side, turn it to the other side and let it cook well on both the sides. Because the chicken and the chana are all already cooked, you'll not take more time. Just you have to get the good color on both sides and get a crispy texture on both sides. That will do. It will be very soft, so you have to take good care not to break them while turning it to the other side. Give enough time to get the color. So you can keep on frying them if you got more space, and once it turns good color on both sides, keep on removing the older ones and start adding the new ones, and make sure you get good color on both sides and you can take it out. Shami kebab is ready. It's a very delicious and simple and famous recipe. Try it and you'll really like it. Thank you for watching Akshu's Kitchen.